Alright, it's week 3, and this week we're playing against Bud and his team of threats like Urshifu Rapid Strike, Goldango, and Glamora, along with some other filler Pokemon that can pose some annoying issues for my team. The good thing about this matchup is, one, absolutely zero Ogerpon switch-ins. Like, this Pokemon comes in, it clicks stab, and something dies. And if Hydreigon switches in, it has to be Scarfed, otherwise it's dying to play rough. So that's pretty great. Another good thing is Dragonite has a free path to victory. Any sort of choice-locked Pokemon on this team is free Dragonite setup, and with weakness policy, I can even set up on something like Florges or Glamora, get +3 attack, and then I OHKO everything. Like, nothing survives at that point. Things can survive +1, Dragon Claw, nothing survives +3. Scariest thing about this matchup, honestly, is the idea of Terraflying Sceptile. Terraflying Sceptile, if it can use up its item and get a Swords Dance, it tears my team up. I can't stop it. I could stop it with like Sucker Punch low kicks or something, but I couldn't really fit it on the team, unfortunately. So that's definitely a threat. Good news is it has to take a turn to use its item and to Swords Dance to be threatening, which gives Umbreon plenty of time to roar it out. Which, spoiler, we're bringing Roar Umbreon. You can see it. It's not really a spoiler. The other Terra option that's really good, I think, is Ground Cyclizar, just because he doesn't have a Ground type, and Ground Dragon is kind of solid into me. It really only Air Balloon Tinkaton can stop it, and I'm not bringing Air Balloon Tinkaton for a Cyclizar, let's be real. We'll deal with that if it ends up happening. But what I've got over here is Double Dragons, of course. Gotta bring Double Dragons every time. Timid, Life Orb, Latios, spam Luster Purge. If we get a Spadef drop on Fizdef Florges, we 2-hit KO it. If it's Spadef Florges, it's not surviving Dragonite at all, so that's really nice. It's a good scout. Luster Purge plus Shadow Ball should 2-hit KO on only the most... Sorry, every Goldango except for the most Spadef, and even the most Spadef Goldango dies to Luster Purge Spadef drop, which is 50%, so we'll have a few chances to get that off. Memento is cool. Gives me a chance to set up Dragonite on something like Tornadus, or Urshifu. I got Umbreon, very important Pokemon this week. It's my main check to any sort of Sceptile or Rapid Strike Urshifu, which cannot run Choice Band because it's free Dragonite Dragon Dance, or it's a free Ogerpon switch in, which annihilates him. So that frees up Umbreon to be able to check it pretty well with Rocky Helmet. Roar on this set for Sceptile, or Subseed Sceptile as well. Any sort of bulk up Tornadus, any sort of Dragon Dance Cyclizar. I mean, Rock Polish Glamora as well if before I Terra. This Roar is just really nice to stop any sort of setup sweep attempts. And I put Dark Pulse over Foul Play because it's more consistent damage on Goldango, which is like the #1 Pokemon that will want to try to switch into me. It also doesn't trigger Glamora hazards if that wants to swap in. Cinderace. Just a standard Court Change Cinderace. I needed this week because Glamora, Goldango, yeah, I'm bringing Court Change Cinderace. Not going to play with that. Don't want to have to risk spinning with Treads against an Air Balloon Dango either, so we'll just go with this. Zen Headbutt over Sucker Punch was a tough call because I like Sucker Punch a lot here, but I want the Zen Headbutt to be able to hit the Urshifu. It is still threatening, even if I have checks to it. Iron Treads, Chople Berry, enough Spadef, it tanks a modest Earth Power from Glamora, unless it's Specs, but if it's Specs, it's locked in, which is great. This is my lead, because Volt Switch is free into this team, no ground types, unless these ground cycles are. Earthquake, Supercell Slam is really nice tech for Urshifu and Tornadus. And I put Knockoff on here, just to get rid of something like a Rotom Boots, or basically just Rotom Boots, because Rotom's the Pokemon that wants to swap into this without Stone Edge, but Rotom was also like really bad as a switch into this, because once I Volt Switch into Ogerpon on Rotom, something dies. Like, guaranteed, no playing around, unless he switches into like a Scarfed Hydreigon, or a Scarfed Urshifu on Ivy Cudgel, something dies. And if neither of those are Scarfed, I outspeed and kill them. So that's the game plan. We Volt Switch a bunch with Treads, we get Ogerpon in to break some things down. Eventually Latios gets in, clicks Luster Purge a couple times, maybe then just clicks Memento, Dragonite clean up. Pretty solid game plan. He has some ways around it, like if I can't, for whatever reason, Court Change, Stealth Rocks are going to make the Dragonite setup a little bit more annoying. But we can deal with that, I think. We're going to move on and find out how it goes. Let's go to that battle. Did bring Hydreigon. Okay. Did bring Tornadus. Guess I should have brought Tinkaton, huh? Also brought Glimmora. What did he not bring? This is a little bit removed from what I was expecting. Oh, no Florges. Oh, heck yeah. Whoa, no Florges is crazy. Alright, going to just lead with my Iron Treads. It's not that important in this game, since there's no, I mean, it's useful for Torn, but that's about it, really. It's not as important without Florges, even though it didn't really have a move to hit Florges. Could switch in. Only bad lead for me would be straight up Urshifu. But I do outspeed Urshifu. And I need to counter lead Glimmora so that it doesn't get as many hazards up. Granted, getting hazards up is good for me because I have the Court Change. Good thing I did bring the Court Change. And I got this Arena again. Alright, what's this? It's Rotom. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, the good news is he can't T-Wave me. Latios switch in is what I want to do. He can't T-Wave me. He may be Scarfed. Looking at that team, I really doubt it, though. Scarf Rotom Heat doesn't make a lot of sense. I think just Will-O-Wisp for Overheat is what comes out here. I'll reveal Volts. No, I won't. Yes, I will. No, I won't. I don't want to risk Scarf. For whatever reason, if he is Scarfed, I don't want to risk it. He does not have a Latios switch in at all. He does, but it can't take Luster Purge plus Shadow Ball unless it's very, very Spadef. So we'll find out what he wants to do. Ah, damn, he is T-Wave. That sucks bad. Okay, in that case, I'm Shadow Balling here. That sucks bad. I'm surprised he T-Waved there. What if I had just clicked, like, Knockoff or Stone Edge, even? Clicking Stone Edge would have just annihilated this thing. That's definitely unfortunate. But clicking Shadow Ball here on the Goldango switch in is still really good. He's not going to stay in. Damn, that really sucks. Latios being Para takes a lot of its usefulness away. I'll have to get the Memento off on switch out. Like from Rotom to something else, and then set Dragonite up on that. Ooh, he's got Hex. Okay. Ooh, geez, that did a lot of damage. He's offensive. And that did nothing. Okay. Now my question is, do I save this? Do I save this for the Memento? I want to just go to Umbreon. I think it's relatively fine. If he T-Waves me, it's not the biggest deal. Any other move isn't going to do that much damage. But no, I'm not ever gonna get the hit off now. So just Draco. Maybe he'll misplay. I doubt it, but he might. Okay, so I really badly misplayed the first couple turns, but it's okay. We can rebound. We still have a lot of decent outs. He does Volt Switch. That's good. At least I get the initiative here. Wish I had just Draco'd. I should have. But I figured the Dango switching was pretty obvious. So he's got T-Wave, Hex, Volt Switch, Overheat. That's his moveset. Who is this? This is Glimmora. Okay. Let me go to Treads. And I'll knock here, I think. No, I need an Earthquake because... Do I, though? I don't need an Earthquake. I can Volt Switch. But Earthquake is the better play, I think. No, Volt Switch is the better play because if he swaps a Rotom... The Rotom's really annoying without Stone Edge on this. I should have packed Stone Edge. I will Volt Switch, I think. If he's gonna be, I imagine he's Sash by the way he brought that in. I'm in a bad spot now. Jeez, I gotta worm my way out of this. I really should have brought Tinkaton, I guess, or Regi. The Regi set I had would have been really nice here. Would have done a lot of damage in the lead. Ooh, he's Scarfed. Okay. Very good information. That's a free Dragon Dance then. And I don't set the hazard? Oh yeah, wait, that's a free DD. Do I click DD or do I go to Rogue? Because I don't know if he has another Scarfmon, but I'm literally multi-scale right now. But Rotom's not damaged. Let's go Rogue. This being Scarfed is big info. Super good information to have. I will just click Ivy Cudgel. He can't switch into it. He can with Hydreigon, but I'm going to do a bunch and then I'll play rough. I'm wondering if he just brought a bunch of Scarfers. Good thing I Volt Switched. Well, actually, I could have had that thing dead, but that's my setup fodder now. This is Hydreigon. Yep. I guess I could have play roughed, but I didn't really see the need. Yonk, big damage, good. And just play rough now. Maybe he switches back to Glimmora, but now that I know it's Scarfed, it has to lock into some unfavorable moves against my Iron Treads. So I definitely save Treads now. No matter what, I save Treads to force that thing into Earth Power later. We'll see if he wants to make a play. If he wants to make a play, I'll allow it. Maybe I shouldn't, considering I'm down basically 4-6 right now with very little damage, but I like my endgame. The Dragonite endgame is really powerful. Okay, he's not Scarfed, he's dead. Nice, we got one back. So now what's your switch in? Kinda has to be the Glimmora. Kinda has to be the Glimmora, and you have to go for a Sludge move, which is a free Volt Switch on my Iron Treads. If you do end up locking into that. I guess I should have been Spiky Shield. If I had been Spiky Shield, I could have just scouted it. But Synthesis might come in handy still, even without Florges being here. A Gholdengo switch in. I definitely switch to Umbreon, because it's probably clicking something like T-Wave, considering it can't kill me. A Rotom I just kill, straight up. Or Shifu I just kill straight up. Yeah, it has to be Glimmora. And it has to be Sludge Wave. I mean, I think I just go to Treads, and if he clicks Earth Power, I go into Dragonite then, right? Yeah, I do that. We go to Treads now. If he clicks Earth Power, I go to Dragonite, because I know he's Scarfed. And I have the multi-scale, and I know that Hydreigon Since Hydreigon wasn't scarfed and is dead now, I don't have to worry about that outspeeding me at +1. I do have to worry about this outspeeding me at +1, so I do need +2 anyway, but that's fine. I can get +2 on it, on the free switch in, and then whatever he sends out. Torn could have Tailwind, so I need to be wary of that as well. Ooh, I actually really need to be wary about that, because Torn... As long as I have Umbreon, I think I'm fine into Torn, actually. As long as I have Umbreon, I should be okay into Torn. Alright, let's see. Are you clicking a dangerous move, or are you letting me live? You did click Sludge Wave. Perfect. Free Volt Switch for me. Free Volt Switch. We click it always. And then we get Ogerpon or Cinderace in, depending on what he goes to. But we're wrangling momentum back now. We're starting to get it back on my side. I can't click Supercell Slam now, though, because it's too risky. He may also... I really doubt he stays in, though. Maybe he goes to Thundi... Or to Torn, I mean. Torn, I guess, is, like, the switch-in if he's expecting an Earthquake. He's going to withdraw. And he's going to go to Rotom. That's perfect. This is another Ogerpon kill, then. We get a nice free Ogerpon kill. Doesn't matter what you switch in, nothing can switch in and take 2. I'll even take the damage on the Torn at this point, so that Cinderace can kill it. We just go straight for the Ivy Cudgel. I wonder why he didn't go to Torn, actually, on his free switch-in against Ogerpon. Maybe it's an Acro set. Ooh, it could be, I guess. But in that case, it's not as threatening, because my Umbreon's physically defensive. He may just sack Rotom. I think I would sack Rotom, because it's not like, it's just going to be fodder at this point. He is going to sack Rotom. Good. That's one less thing for Dragonite to worry about killing. Now it has to be Torn or Glimmora again. And at this point, if it's Glimmora, I do the Treads play again. It doesn't matter if he gets me. He might... No, he can't Power Gem. He cannot Power Gem. There's no world in which he can Power Gem. Ooh, okay, it's Torn. Alright. Let me look. Because this is going to have to be something I set up on with Dragonite, I think, to get through. Since I didn't bring Tinkaton. I didn't respect this enough to bring Tinkaton, and I guess I should have. Let me look at Tornadus. It has to be max speed Timid, at least. Hurricane does kill. I imagine Bleak Wind does as well. Bleak Wind Storm does guarantee kill. Okay. I mean, we're just going to have to go to Umbreon. Right? I wish I had Baton Pass on Umbreon now. We'll have to go to Umbreon. Hopefully it's not a Focus Blast or something and I can get my Terra off. First time Umbreon hits the field. Ooh, the shiny actually looks really good in game. It is a bulk up set. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, we have Roar though. So we're going to be fine against that. We'll just go ahead and Terra and click Roar. I knew it! I knew it was going to be bulk up. That's really good. I just have to get Dragonite set up now. So I need to force that Glimmora to Earth Power. We got that Terra Fairy, Roar, Umbreon. And maybe it's no item already. It could just have no item right now. Ah, he Focus Blasted. It's Blunder Policy. That's the set. Interesting. Well, he's gone. Get out of here. I wish he missed so that I could have wasted it already. But at least his Acros aren't stronger. Here's this. It's Urshifu. This is actually what I want to see. We'll just click Alluring Voice. I want him to click anything. Yep. Take some Rocky Helmet. Get you into Dragonite range. Very good. Now Gholdengo is the switch in here, but that's fine. Oh, it's actually Glimmora. Okay. This is perfect. I'll get an Alluring Voice. Do no damage. And now I just switch to Treads again. If he kills me with Earth Power here, it's perfect. Gives me the Dragonite setup. He T-spiked. Okay. That's fine as well. That's not too bad. So I Volt Switch here. Guaranteed. He's going to withdraw. Cool. I'll get Cinderace in. What is this again? This is Torn. Okay, so Torn's taking a Volt Switch. That's nice. That did so much damage. That's why. Because it crit. Okay. But this is fine. I can get the T-spikes on his side now. And we do it. For sure. Or I just Pyro Ball this. I think I just Pyro Ball this, actually. Because I will kill. I'll just Pyro Ball this. I'll Court Change next turn. The T-spikes don't actually hurt me that bad. And even if you want to bulk up, you're not going to outspeed me next turn. Yeah, he'll switch out. It goes to Urshifu. Pyro Ball. That's definitely Dragonite range. Do I click Court Change for sure here? Or do I just go to Umbreon and let it get poisoned? I mean, I am faster. I can kill with Zen Headbutt. I think I just click Zen Headbutt. And if he's Scarfed, yeah, if he's Scarfed, we go D-Knight and set up. So we'll just go Zen Headbutt. We got this situation navigated pretty well. We do Zen Headbutt, Libero, and we don't miss. This thing is gone. Nice. All right. So what's left? Glimmora that's Scarfed, and Gholdengo, who's going to come in now. That's interesting. I'm still going to click Pyro Ball. It's still really strong on you. Yeah, I still just click Pyro Ball here, for sure. He's Scarfed Dango. Okay. Oh, geez, that killed? Oh, yeah, of course it killed. I'm a Psychic type. Why wouldn't it kill? Okay, so he's Scarfed Dango and Scarfed Glimmora. Okay, so how do I want to do this then? Dragonite needs 2 Dragon Dances. Yeah, no, this is fine. Just go Dragonite. I click Dragon Dance. If he switches into Glimmora, I still have the scale, so I'll live anything. Yep, just click Dragon Dance. And if he stays in and Shadow Balls, he will. I should live 2 very easily. Oh, yeah. Eat. And I think that should be good game. We just Dragon Dance a second time. I know he's Scarfed. He's not Shook or anything. He's going to Shadow Ball again. He did bring double Scarfers. Gets a Spadaf drop, but it doesn't matter because now I outspeed. Now it doesn't matter if he Tailwinds with the Torn. If he Tailwinds with the Torn, it doesn't matter. Because of what am I saying? What am I thinking? Because Glimmora has to lock into a move. So Tailwinding with Torn doesn't matter at all. That's going to be it. Dragonite's going to clean it up for us. We'll see if he does have Tailwind. Just Dragon Claw. Don't click Earthquake. Just Dragon Claw. Yep. Nice. Let's go Dragonite. In my time of need, Atom Smasher delivers. Whew, I'm glad I got out of that. I played so bad the first couple turns. I don't even know if it was really all that bad, but T-Wave Rotom surprised me a little bit, and then I just, for whatever reason, didn't expect Hex. Let's EQ here for the end of all things with Atom Smasher. Let's go. Oh no, a third Toxic Spike. GG's, bud. Good game. You had me on the ropes. I can't lie. You had me on the ropes at the start.